Good morning, Lake Braddock. Today is Thursday, May 25th.
I'm Caitlin Halloran.
And I'm Becca French.
Welcome to the Morning Brew's final news show. This month we will be covering a variety of stories from new courses to spring sports.
Let's get the news brewing. Starting next year, PreCalc honors will be replaced by AP PreCalc. Let's calculate how this change will affect our school.
During the 2023-2024 school year, Lake Braddock will be replacing honors PreCalc with AP PreCalc. Some students are frustrated with the fact that they're unable to take AP PreCalc, while other students are excited to take the course. We discuss what the expectation of what the course entails with current and future PreCalc students.
I'm looking at it and I feel like it makes sense they're switching to an AP class because the difference right now between Gen Ed Pre-Calc and Honors Pre-Calc is significant because it feels like an AP course.
I've been told by a lot of people that it's just basically honors, just you have an AP exam at the end, especially because I decided to take an AP this year. I just felt it was better to continue on that path. Because I like math, it was nice because then I can just take a harder level at something I like.
Well, I don't actually know what the curriculum's going to be. I have a feeling that it's going to be similar to Honors Pre-Calc, but if the curriculum was the same, then yeah, I think that would have been a good opportunity for me and all the students that are in honors right now.
So I feel like it's a different skill level, if that makes sense. And so some people might have needed that opportunity to take honors.
Looking to discover why this change was actually made, we talked to our math department chair.
I think it's going to be a positive impact. The curriculum is much the same as honors was for AP Pre-Calc, with some, I think, interesting new topics. There were several of us in the building, administrative types and myself, that sat down and talked about the different options. Offering 4 levels of Pre-Calc was going to be a little bit too much, and so we had to make that decision between either honors or AP. I hope after a year that students will be more attracted to AP Pre-Calc. We're attempting to make this a very positive experience for students, and I'm hoping it actually opens the door to more.
With this new opportunity for students, we can hope this course will set our students up for success in their future. This has been Caitlin Halloran, Becca French, and Mahida Mengistu signing off with the Morning Brew.
The Cappies are prestigious awards given to high school theater troupes within the DMV. In season 50, Lake Braddock theater troupes broke their own record with the Cappy Nominations. We took a closer look into how nominees feel about this accomplishment.
On May 16th, the Lake Braddock Theater was nominated for a record 13 Cappy Awards for their show, Dracula. When a few of the nominees were asked how they felt about receiving the nominations, they had this to say.
Being nominated for a Cappy means a lot because the Cappies are decided by other students, so it's really meaningful to have other people who are interested in the same thing that I am see my work and think that I deserve at least a nomination, if not an award, which would be cool.
I'm so proud of the work that the whole cast and crew of Dracula put into the show. This nomination genuinely means the world to me because it means that all of the work and the time and the effort and the dedication that I put in to theater these past 2 years was worth it, and it paid off. I could not be happier than I am right now.
I originally thought that I wouldn't even stage manage this year, so to not only be nominated for a Cappy, but to also be the first stage manager nominated for a Cappy at Lake Braddock is very, very cool and very rewarding.
It means a lot to me because I've seen all these people put in so much effort into making this show, as amazing as it was, and the fact that we get to go to the Kennedy Center and be recognized for our hard work and get to perform there one last time together, it just means a lot to me.
The Cappies Awards ceremony, held at the Kennedy Center on July 12th, will be the last ceremony for the retiring artistic director of Lake Braddock Theater, Mr. Mirabal.
Everybody likes to walk off with a nice home run, right? This show was amazing. This show looked fantastic. Everybody were on their feet. That's all I really cared about. Yeah, it's never been this many in one shot. That is true. And so that makes it very different. But it it makes the students feel better about themselves and what they did, and I'm very happy for them.
Wishing the nominees the best of luck at the awards ceremony, this has been Madison, Kylie, Ben, and Tala with the Morning Brew.
This spring sports season, Lake Braddock has multiple teams who are district champions and are on their way to states. Let's take a look at what strides these teams have made in order to prepare themselves.
Many of the spring sports at Lake Braddock have excelled this year, with 3 placing first in their region standings and 4 winning the district tournament. We took a look at how the baseball, softball, and boys lacrosse seasons have felt to some of the graduating seniors on the team.
I mean, we've had a huge senior class this year. We had a big senior class last year, but it's really the last chance for all of our seniors to really make a lasting impact. And I think we've been working hard all year. We've really been working at it. So as a senior to go to states, I think it would mean that kind of all that work comes to a conclusion, and it kind of wraps itself all up in the end. And I think even regardless of what happens in states, just going as a team is a big accomplishment. It's a really close-knit group. It's a lot of collaboration on and off the field. It's more of it feels more like one big group of friends than it does a team sometimes, and I think that really lends to a lot of good on the field and off the field dynamics.
We've had a lot of returners this year, so our lineup, we're really comfortable with each other already. A lot of seniors on the team. People are really confident with their positions, so we had a really strong start to the season. I think that helped us push through. It'd be really special to go to states with this team since we've been together so long, and we went to states last year, so it's almost like we expect to go to states, and big thing, we just beat our main competition, so we have really high hopes that we think we can make it.
Each of the players mentioned the work they have done off the field and said it has been one of the biggest factors towards their success. Whether it be added awareness about nutrition, training outside of practice, or team bonding, it's clear that Lake Braddock's spring sports athletes have been willing to go the extra mile, and clearly it's been paying off this season.
It's been great this year. We've come out, we've been pretty hot, we've been really cohesive, and it's just been a really fun ride so far. Obviously, I think we all would have liked to have a 0 in the loss column still, but coming out and playing so well and being so highly thought of in just the baseball community as a whole is really something we valued this year. Last year, we were really underdogs throughout kind of the whole state and even in the district a little bit. And so I think really coming out and having expectations for the team and then coming up and living up to those is something we really planned to do, and I'm glad that we executed upon that. We knew we were going to get here, and as I say, it's that confidence in the fact that you've worked harder than anybody else, understanding that and falling back on that. It just gives you what you need to succeed.
This has been Adam Hazara, Grace Hepperer, and Peter Benson signing off for the Morning Brew.
Now over to our sports reporter, Adam Hazara.
What's up, Brew Nation? I'm coming at you today with the LB Sports Report. My name is Adam Hazara. Let's get right to it. Boys lacrosse beat West Springfield 20-7 in the regional quarterfinals on Monday. Girls soccer will host Edison for their regional quarterfinal matchup tonight. As for baseball and softball, their regional quarterfinal matchups will be Friday. Both will carry home field advantage as baseball will play Alexandria City and softball will take on West Potomac. I'd also like to give a big shout out to all of these teams for winning district titles this year in their respective sports. Baseball has now won 3 straight, softball won their first title since 2015, and boys lacrosse won their first ever district title in school history. Way to go, everyone. As for tennis, girls lacrosse, and boys soccer, their seasons have sadly come to an end. We wish you all the best of luck next year. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. For the Morning Brew, this is Adam Hazara signing off.
Man, that was a great show, Kate. What'd you think?
Oh, I think it was a great way to end our year.
I know, me too. And like we always say, well, the news is over.
And our cups are empty. See you next year on the Morning Brew.